The first question is the main message that the documentary is showing to us is the dark reality that the worker in the certain company in China are experiencing. The reason that I think why they didn't inform ROC government is that the company that they will be doing the documentary is very sharp and can easily be covered up their mistake. What I mean about this is that if the if the documentary was not hidden, the story of those workers will be changed because the company forces them to lie, especially when there is an inspection. So the second question is a lot of issue that I've seen in that film, but the main reason is that the thing is that they are treated as a slave in that company because they are almost working 24/7 and don't have overtime pay, and also they only earn minimum wage. So the documentary really affect me as a person because watching the documentary really hurt me because they are working so hard and almost like they don't have enough time to rest, and some of them are even underage. As I watch the documentary, all I can see is slavery, and it hurts me for a reason that some or most of them are the same age as me, and as I and that as the same age as me, they should be on school learning, not working. And the third question is the film or documentary that I have seen titled China Blue or globalization really affect the face or of humanity because jobs are offered anywhere. Many companies need workers to work in their company because of globalization. The threat for our moral values that I have seen in that documentary is that big companies treat their workers as a slave. Workers' freedom was taken to them by the company because they don't have time to even relax, and the company is not respecting the workers because they are not paid correctly. The fourth question is my my major thought of the film or documentary is that the big companies hide their dark side and manipulate their workers by making them work 24/7 and don't pay for overtime. All I can say is that documentary is that even though in that documentary is that even though that documentary was filmed in 20th century, slavery was still ongoing because the company are treating their workers as a slave, and it is very unacceptable, especially that the owner of the company was a former police officer that should have known how the law works. And in my opinion, the fourth to answer the fifth question, in my own opinion, I think we are not participating in unethical behavior when we buy outsourced materials because sometimes we need to buy other materials to outsource to be able to adapt to their styles and etc. But it should be balanced because if all of the materials we bought are all outsourced, that would be a big problem because we should support local. To conclude it, it is ethical, but it should be balanced.